Pakistani lineup. Hasibullah, the wicketkeeper batsman, he's a dasher, likes to get on with the job. Then the wrist spinner, the left arm wrist spinner, Fazal, and Amir Jamal for the first time featuring in an ODI game for Pakistan.
Just a reminder, it's a Kids Can Orange Day. Zimbabwe is in full support of childhood cancer.
Two umpires making their way out.
Michael Goff and I know Chubby. Michael Goff and I know Chubby are the two umpires standing. There's I know Chubby from Zimbabwe. He's become quite an experienced umpire in his own right. Slowly climbing up the ladder.
Yeah, the name suggests that. I know my job. Michael Goff hails from England. Very experienced at this level.
Back to you for middle. Squeeze more. Centre, that's middle. Try out. Next one.
Can you hear me? We're all in readiness for the game to start. It's going to be Haris Rauf. He was magnificent in the series against Australia. Bowled with a lot of venom. I beg your pardon, is Amir Jamal given the new ball.
With where Zimbabwe want to go.
And it's going to be Mohammad Hasnan sharing the new ball with Amir Jamal. He was on. But with the new regime, learning on the job. First boundary.
Yeah, fortunate runs, but they'll take them. Finally, a bit of pace, inside edge, takes it away for a boundary.
And thick bats. Port staff. Nice. That was nice. A stroke of authority. This should give a lot of confidence to Gumby.
2 overs gone. It's 9 without loss. Yeah, just the way he gets into position here. Minimal movement, but that lovely just punch under his eyes.
And he was able to hit the ball on the up.
Flicked away handsomely for half a dozen. That is Marumani for you.
And that's contemporary cricket for you. How the batting has evolved. Just slightly erred with his lines
for the middle order, because you don't want to expose them too early. Just run away for what I think is leg buys. No, he says he got some bat on it.
There has been rain around, but this outfield is lightning quick. No effect of the rain. Wasn't from the middle of the bat. I think he gloved it, and the ball traveled to the boundary from the right area. Then you are spraying the ball. That's nicely hit. Every time he has looked to bring the ball back to the...
So the first one is really wide, but there's movement on offer and it's too wide. It's called wide. Then he overcompensates. Goes on to the pads and Marumani says, thank you very much.
Yeah, just using
does this go? Over the offside now. He doesn't get all of it, but he'll pick up 4.
A 6 and couple of boundaries for the left-hander. He's been itching to hit the ball through offside and finally managed to get bat on ball.
Oh, nicely bowled. Oh, no. Confusion. He's got a hit. Oh, gone. Gonna have to have a look at it. The dive. Does the dive save him? Abdullah Shafiq, presence of mind to go to the non-strikers. Nation is that he's short, isn't it, because of the dive.
Yeah, long way behind. First blood drawn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drag him off. A slight error. We just mentioned how good the running was, the communication. He committed. Marumani did not go, but Gumbi has to.
What a delivery. Well, that's why he's on in the 8th over. The turn on offer. It's beaten both the keeper, Rizwan, and the batsman. A little bit slower through the air. I think that's the sort of pace you're looking for on the surface. Slower, finger action. And how did that miss the stumps? That's amazing. What's the University of Life that you go through? I found the gap. He's been looking for that gap on the offside. Picking length really well is Myers. And often when you do, I want for myself, what do I want to do with my life? And he's looked like a player who's come back from that time saying, I want to represent a Zimbabwean cricket team and be part of it.
When you said you, I thought you were going to refer to you, Tino, would have gone to university. It's a strong no. My academic abilities weren't. It's 1 extra. 25 at a run the ball. Down the wicket. Now this has got a thick inside edge. Fielder back. And he takes the catch. Hasibullah. The previous delivery fumbled. This time he's got his catching game on point.
No, my eyes will be disappointed. He'll feel that he let himself down. We've just been singing his praises. Looked good for the 11 deliveries he's faced. And you could see exactly what he was trying to do there with mid-on and mid-off both up in the ring. He wanted to push one of them back with an aggressive airborne elevated shot. Let's have a look at the front foot. There's going to be no problem there. It was the flight that deceived him. Maybe it just came down the wicket a little bit earlier. That guy just held back the length a little bit, and that caused Myers to drag the ball to the leg side, not quite to the pitch. And he got his man. First wicket for him in Zimbabwe.
In the T20 format.
A nice side to walk up to as a batsman. Seeing 2 grabbers behind you, it tells you there's turn on offer. But what it does mean, there might be 1 or 2 more gaps in the outfield. Irvine has found it and off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah, he's waited very nicely for this. It's not quick turn, it's slow off the surface, so you've got to really wait to get the ball in the gap like that. And he's done that extremely well to get his first boundary. Bet on it, even if they hadn't. I think that one definitely had a bit of inside edge on it. He's confirmed that himself after appealing. In the air, gone. It's a very good catch. Gone quickly. And Saim Ayub makes it look pretty simple.
Can't keep him out of the game at the moment. Always seems to be involved in some way, shape or form. A shorter length, and we're talking about the wicket just seeming a little bit slow. That certainly did sit up a little bit, looking at Urban's reaction. Hard hands in front of the head, in front of the body, and just finds a thick outside edge. And then he's got to go back to the pavilion. Scored 6, and Zimbabwe 67 for 3. Maybe at the end of the day.
Shot. Sean Williams is very good on the slog sweep. Executes it well.
Yeah, I guess that shot just sums up why he's got the record for Zimbabwe that he has. Just walked in. It's been a difficult surface for most players, but he latches onto that. There's no man. It's a vacant area towards that.
Force you to have to apply. That's a poor shot from Sean Williams. He's found the gap behind square, making batting on the surface look amazingly easy.
His own patches, Sean Williams. That doesn't get up. That lack of pace of the surface, most occasions probably rush any batter or Harris Rolfe, but this sits up perfectly for Sean Williams. Just goes again. Same result. Back-to-back boundaries. So in the open place for Marumani. Goes on the sweep and gone. The first ball after the drinks break. They pick up a wicket.
This is just the back of a sustained period of pressure. He had a strike rate around 100 for most of this innings. And around about the 10th over, strike rate starts to fall off. And the old campaigner, that's really smart cricket understanding. Muhammad Rizwan saw that. Foot's behind the line, knew where Marumani was looking to hit that. Got himself into position early, anticipated well.
His visual for 29 comes to an end. It's 83 for 4. It allowed him to just rejuvenate. And the recovery that he requires as you get a bit long in the tooth in international cricket. Just look at Rizwan. Smart, isn't he? Over the top. That's to go all the way for 6. 20 off 11.
Wait on.
I do think that this is going to be an interesting battle. Skandar Raza. First off, this is the slog sweep. And the last over. Sean Williams used that shot twice already.
Change of end now. That's near. Oh, Raza gets all of this. He jumps into it. Does it have enough legs? Yes, it does. 4 runs.
Harris Rolfe had done such a good job tying down Skandar Raza. Just giving him nothing to get away to the boundary. Hasnain has to be disappointed here. Just a gentle loosener. Raza's a good enough player to put this one away. Finds the gap. Long way.
Oh no! Oh no! He's gone across one. And our guy's picked up number 3, and it's a big one of Williams.
No ball is fine. What Aga has done here is he's tempted Sean Williams into a shot he's been playing with a lot of success. 2 big 6s playing that slog sweep. But this time, it's the cause of his demise. 20 tough calls for selectors to make there.
That'll be a 4. Beautiful shot. He loves it out there, does Brian Bennett. The highlights of this shot is just how late he plays it, and then the hands.
Numbers. And that is smashed in front of square. 1 bounce and over the fence.
He's a good player. Some would think maybe batting out of position, but whenever he comes in, he just seems to have the quality to play through the offside, off the front foot and off the back foot. He's not a slow bowler, and he hits this well.
Action, uncomplicated, has been on the money. It wasn't a bad delivery, this one, but how well it was dealt by Bennett. Got to the pitch of the ball and hit the ball with the open face of the bat to be able to place it away from the fielder. Good batting, this.
Yeah, he uses his length, big stride.
Edged. And he has redeemed himself. Very nicely taken by the wicketkeeper.
And that's his first international wicket for Pakistan in ODIs. We were just saying about the length, that he was sort of searching for that length, and the first time he gets it there, he draws Bennett into the shot, finds the outside edge. Nothing wrong there, fuller length, outside edge, and I'd love to see this catch again from Rizwan, the skipper, moving quickly to his right, and Zimbabwe.
Uta. In the air. First wicket for the left arm wrist spinner. He was hoping to buy a wicket in this over by flighting the ball more to number 8 batsman, and finally enticed him into hitting the ball into the air.
Slower, wider, and once Mavuta saw the line being so wide, just had to have a go at it. Contact was decent, unfortunately it was airborne, and he could only find the safe hands of Hasnan. Had to trouble his opposition.
Oh wow, wow, he bludgeoned that one.
That'll get the shoulders back, chest out. Good body language from Garava. I feel like that's what he's been practicing. He's been hoping for that sort of length, a little bit of width as well, to really accelerate the hands through the contact area.
That's nicely controlled. Oh, ordinary stuff from Hasnan. In the previous over, he took a very nice catch. 136 for 7.
Might it not just be the slowness in the surface allows him to play off the back foot? Make it a little bit easier. Got a little bit more time to watch it onto the bat.
That one is short, pulled away, fielder back. He won't stop it. Good effort from... Now that's more convincing from Garava. Not a rank half.
Disadvantage you have from being a really big lad. Very, very tall, strong man. Can get over. Pretty good length delivery, and that's what he's done here. And smashed it through the gap.
That is a nice stroke from Sikandar Raza.
Played with an absolute authority. Yeah, and it was short, and it's held up a little bit. But what he's done is he's in such a good position, and those very...
Sweeper on the offside, an extra cover. Short ball again. He goes for the pull shot. Fielder back. He won't get there. Oh, and there's a bit of turn. And it actually ends up being a very good result for Ngarawa and Zimbabwe.
It's good to see him continue to be positive. This time he's gotten it off the middle of the bat, well, closer to the middle of the bat, and found the gap in the outfield. Faisal can't collect that one. Always spins towards your left hand when a left-hander is batting. When you're down at fine leg.
Now this one he's hit properly, Ngarava. He's got absolutely all of it.
Ball. But that shot, he's smashed it. Got into a much better position this time around. And again finds the gap. And
This partnership has been just 59 deliveries. More runs, more work, back-to-back boundaries.
Yeah, momentum shifted towards Pakistan. Just get the sense that Pakistan has got a little bit raggedy out in the middle. It's almost like they expected the last 3 wickets to fall quite quickly.
52 of 68. Faisal in the air, oh, what a catch. I say it's a good catch because there's a subtle adjustment here where he has to track back, get settled, and then take it. And more importantly, it's Raza.
And not to mention the wind that's around, trees are swirling. It was there to be it. You can see what Raza had in mind. Pummel it over the man on the boundary, maybe hit it into the teeth of the wind. And that's why it didn't quite carry the man. But for him third up, it has to be something that's hitting the stumps.
Bowled him! A great piece of bowling. The googly, the quicker one, and then he slows it up and gets purchase.
Does him in the flight. Sequence sort of asked for a delivery that's going to hit the stumps. He got that little bit, a seed of doubt in Muzarabani's head. And a little bit tentative there, not quite using his length to get to the pitch because he wasn't sure which way it's turning. Difficult to pick.